Hey everybody, welcome to the Happy Harvest Homestead. I am currently in our shop garage area milking Penny. She is the last goat I have to milk today, and I wanted to take this time to point out something that we learned early on when raising goats and milking them that isn't really talked about that much. It's not common knowledge, and you kind of have to learn from experience with this, but some people aren't able to learn from experience, or sometimes learning from experience is difficult, so I want to make everyone else's time easier by just explaining what we learned. And once you think about it, it makes sense, but it takes a while to get used to this weird fact, so I want to make sure everyone is aware. As you can see, Penny is almost done being milked out. She's produced seemingly just over a pint of milk this morning. And she is behaving very well on the milking stand. She's over there eating her grain and enjoying her time. And we're just about done. Okay, so now we have some milk in a jar. And we pour it into our reservoir jar. And I want you to notice the level of milk in this jar. See how it's all the way up to the top? Completely full. If I filled it up anymore, it would overflow, right? There's maybe a ½ inch from the milk level to the rim of the jar, overflowing area. So I'm going to take the milk inside and strain it after I let Penny off the stand. Come on, Penny. Good girl. Go on out. Thank you. Now I will put away my milk supplies. We have the rag we wash the goats with. We have the jar we milk into, we have an extra lid, and we have the jar full of milk, supposedly 1 full quart of milk from today's milking of Penny and Tessa. Then I'm going to take this into the house and strain it and show you the milk level when we're all done. Oh, and just a quick side note, milking time is always a great opportunity for me to use my scrubbies to clean the jars. I like them because you can bend them into nooks and crannies. It makes it very easy to clean things that are otherwise a bit difficult to scrub. I'll make sure to put a link to the Etsy store where I sell these scrubbies in the description below this video. But we are here for milk and not for cleaning jars. So I will just go about doing my regular straining routine. Full quart jar of milk goes through the rag and into the other jar, just in case any bits of hair or dirt got in. We don't want to be drinking that. Make sure to get every last drop. And then we squeeze out any extra milk, making sure we get as much as possible. But then look at this finished jar of milk. The level on the old jar was up here, but now it's down here. Because a lot of the milk was foam. It wasn't true milk, it was just foam. And now we've popped all the foam bubbles. So when you're judging how much milk your goats are making, make sure you judge after you strain it or after you chill it or something so that the foam bubbles can pop. Because when you're first milking, all the little streams of milk make a lot of bubbles when you're milking it into a pail or into a jar. So it's actually your milk is lying to you until you strain it. Another good way to avoid this is weighing your milk on a scale instead of measuring by volume. The weight is true, the bubbles are air, so it doesn't add anything to your weight. But if you're measuring by volume, make sure you do it a little while after milking so that the foam bubbles can pop and you get a true knowledge of your milk supply and aren't tricked by all the foam. Thanks for watching.